us to keep you in the mix. Mix 92.9's Joe Breezy keeping us up to date on today's biggest gossip and top events.
We love having you here.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. I love being here. I love it. All right, so let's talk about it. Tomorrow night, Eric Church fans, here's the thing. What's better than seeing him perform live, like right in front of your face? Seeing him perform live right in front of your face at the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum, of course.
Woo!
Now, in fact, so tomorrow and Wednesday, he's going to be the 18th artist in residence, which means this is like something that the museum does and has done since like 2003, where they honor like big-time artists with exclusive performances. And the proceeds from the events go to the museum's educational mission. So like technically tickets are sold out though, but members can still get them and you can still check them out on third-party sites. I just thought it was really neat.
It's very cool.
Fabulous.
Yeah, no doubt. Also tomorrow night, Leanne Morgan's going to be at the Ryman. Now, she definitely has cemented herself as a must-watch, I can talk, it's a Monday,
Yeah.
comedian over the years. But what I really love about her, outside of her comedy, which she's hilarious, is her story. Now, here's the thing. For those of you who don't know, she's from Tennessee. She never really like moved to Hollywood and LA and got caught up in that kind of thing. She graduated like from college right after that. She had her first baby and she wanted to stay busy. So she sold jewelry like at home parties. And she was, you know, supposed to talk to her customers about jewelry, but she was just so hilarious. She would talk about like being a mom and breastfeeding and like all these kind of quirky things and everything. And then the party guests just thought she was hilarious, so they started booking her that way.
Wow.
And then before you knew it, there was like a year in advance to book her for an at-home jewelry party / do comedy and that kind of thing. And she's never looked back. And she's been doing professional stand-up comedy for 22 years.
She's
and counting.
awesome.
She
She was
is
on
awesome.
Local Lunch and
Yeah,
she said
that's
to
right.
Larissa, when you have your baby, don't worry, I'll fold your clothes for you.
So
I
sweet.
said, wow, I love you already.
Yeah, totally. So that's at the Ryman. So highly recommend that as well. All right, so we got to get to it. A little hot gossip here because there's always something brewing.
Always.
Now, remember we talked about Tom Brady dating Urita Shayk, who's Bradley Cooper's ex? Like they have a
Exactly.
baby together and everything. They were together for like 4 years. That was kind of the one that got away from what we heard. Bradley kind of messed that up. And he was really nervous about Tom and her dating, right? Because he was like, okay, Tom can really like steal her heart and like that kind of thing. Well, now over the weekend, just a few days ago, Bradley and Irina were seen vacationing together. Just them two.
What? No child?
Tom, nowhere to be found.
Well,
Tom Brady,
maybe
nowhere to be
that's
found.
why he was so nervous about it.
Right? And then so he's like sliding in trying to like, no, this is, you know, that kind of thing.
Or do you think he went back to her because he was like, oh, now Tom's going after her? Well, I want
Well,
her back.
I have to be the real deal too. Well, because he was really nervous that Tom, because he can provide for a good family and this and that. Like Tom's a stand-up dude, whatever, love him or hate him, but like he's a good guy, like that kind of thing. It wasn't like a fling. But Tom did spend his birthday alone a few weeks ago, or I shouldn't say that, with his kids, without her. So that, you know, times were kind of thrown it that way or whatever. So we're not too surprised.
Okay.
Now, in news that we didn't really need to know, but we do know, Bill Murray and rapper Khalees have ended their romance after 2 months of dating. Yes, Bill Murray and Khalees have been dating for the last 2 months. I thought this was a joke when we first talked about it, like on the show and everything, but they've been having a good time together, which I'm not like mad at. Good for them. I mean, I heard that Khalees broke up with him because she just felt she just kind of outgrew the relationship. They do plan on staying friends. He's 72, she's 44. So, you know, all the best to them.
Exactly.
This is a fun, odd couple where you're like, okay, that's enough internet for me. Once I read that, I was like, you know. All right, now I'm sure we're all bummed out over the weekend when we found the unfortunate news about longtime Price is Right host Bill Barker passing away. Obviously, the guy was a total legend without a doubt. Now, a few findings about his life that I really like. So here's the thing. The story of him real quick is that his father died when he was really young. So it was just him and his mom for a long time. He was raised primarily in South Dakota, where he was a registered member of the Sioux tribe and spent much of his childhood on the Indian reservation. So he married his high school sweetheart, Dorothy Jo, and they were married from 1945 until her passing in 1981. So he went to college on a basketball scholarship before joining the Navy as a firefighter pilot during World War II. Later got into radio, then moved to LA, broadcasting TV, ultimately transitioned obviously to Price is Right for like over 35 years. So
The all-American man.
I know.
Such an amazing
Rest
life.
in
absolutely,
peace.
yes, the legacy lives on.
The
Bill Barker.
legacy lives on. Thank you so much, Joe. Well,